Now, if you want a big back like this, stay tuned because I'm about to show you all the recent exercises I've been doing to fully maximize, not minimize, growth on my lats, upper lats, lower back, and traps. So stay tuned. I'm about to go through the full workout. And yeah, you start with a lat pull over. And when you do these, make sure you have your feet together and far back behind you because the closer your feet are to the actual pulley that you're pushing down, the more your core is going to be engaged in pushing that down, and less of your lats. So make sure you take a step back. When you're also pushing down, make sure the pulley doesn't come anywhere towards you at all, and it's going straight down with like adjacent to that top part. It's got to be parallel down the entire time, no moving or anything. And then when you do these, you're gonna have to put a little bend in your back. Pause. Um, like a slight angle, so you can get an angle to working your lower lats. Which for everyone that's gonna be different. How much you got to angle because the height differences. I'm personally like 5'10", 5'11", so you see how I'm doing it. But yeah, it's a great exercise for working your lower lats and also your obliques, which you don't know what those are. It's these muscles right here that kind of protect your rib cage that look like side abs but aren't, um, which I think is really good for building up that muscle because the obliques protect the rib cage and the rib cage protected by the organs. So more protection for your life when you think about it. Um, but that's just a really good exercise. And in a second, we're going to go into some shoulder shrugs. Um, and by the way, I'm using that there's a better, more efficient way to do these. If you kind of set the seat up and lay on it like this and go like that, laying on the seat. But I kind of prefer doing it like this. Nothing wrong about shoving a little bench seat up your, what, to get your height a little up. Because the point of doing that is so I'm further off the ground, so the dumbbell could get actual gravity action to pull the lower part of my lats down, not lats, traps. So basically, I can just get that tension all the way through the movement. Um, yeah. Also, the point of having your back bent is because there's this part of your traps, which we're just doing standing normally, just works this, and then when you bend down, there's a whole part of your traps that's on your back that only gets worked when you're like this. So that's why I do that, and it's really good. Um, I know we went into some close grip lat pull downs, which yeah, we did. I've been doing close grip on that pull down recently a lot because it works this upper part of your lats right here, and we already worked the lower lats, so this is both upper and lower lats. Um, but I've just been trying to just isolate that upper lats a bit recently. Um, and yeah, I've just been liking this exercise. But one con about it that sometimes happens is the pulley up top can be moved a lot, which ends up making the exercise unstable if you can't control it all the way down. So just keep that in mind. If you're going down and it's slow on the eccentric, way back, that'll really burn your lats. And when I do these, some people say you should put a little bit of a back swing into it, but honestly, I kind of just have my back straight when I do it. I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit of a point to doing that, but I only see it as cheating the rep, so I don't do it. But yeah, so so far we've worked traps over here, the lats, all of this. And then we're about to go into lower back, and that's it for the workout. Um, which is lower back extension I like doing because at Planet Fitness and Smith machines you can't really, I mean you can deadlift with a Smith machine, but I don't like doing it. And also I just don't like deadlifting. So I'd rather just get on this machine. And when you do this machine, make sure you put it bend in your knees because if they're fully straight and like you lock your knees, it'll like force a lot of the weight down through your bones and your knees and legs and everything. So just keep that in mind. And Also, your wrist, the little finger grabbing at the bottom. If you're gripping that thing hard, it's gonna end up forcing the weight down with your forearm muscles. So I like to still grab it because it's really hard to do the exercise at all not touching it, but I don't put any actual muscle tension into my forearms. I just kind of hold it right on my fingers. And maybe for the last couple of reps, I'll use my forearms when I need to, but that's about it. And make sure you just have your back straight while you're doing it, not hunched over. Yeah, um, we're gonna go into the pump. And honestly, I don't remember how this pump is. I recorded this video like 2 weeks ago. I'm just not uploading it, so yeah. But this is the whole back workout, and I'm probably gonna try some new exercises to, just start with my back workout. Because it's always good to switch it up. Um, I like to kind of do it to where I'll work on these certain exercises for maybe a month and then switch it up. And I guess I'm switch the back to up. So I don't know. We're gonna think of some stuff. Definitely post it on here. But hope you all enjoy. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.